Alright, what's going on, guys? So this has been a rather wasted day in my opinion. There's this one spot I wanted to fish the last several days. It's at the beach, off of these rocks, but I don't think Thailand's always like this, but it is extremely windy here, and it has been ever since I got here. I've tried fishing that place twice now, and even at low tide, which is essentially right now, or it was going to be low tide, all the rocks are just getting completely covered in waves, so I'm not trying to slip off of those rocks and die. So this is going to be plan B. Unfortunately, we'll try to make it work. We're just going to be kind of micro fishing in this little secluded lagoon. It's still really windy, but at least here it's a little secluded. The water is a little calmer. I don't think I'm going to be able to sight fish because the water is still rough enough where I can't really see down into and through the water, but we'll try this. We'll see what we can get. I'm sure we're going to get some ornate gobies, because those seem to be everywhere when you're microfishing like this. But hopefully we can get a new species, but I don't have very high hopes for that. But let's give it a shot and let's see what we can catch over here. Alrighty, so there's the split shot, little tinago, little bit of shrimp, and here is where we're going to be fishing. Hope the wind isn't too bad. Let me try to block it with my back here. So way out there in the distance we got the, I guess you could call it the Andaman Sea, but then we got this little rock structure here that kind of separates that, and all this water here is a little bit more shallow, a little bit calmer. So let's just try to fish here, and let's see if we can find something here. Got him. All right, let's see what we got here. First fish of the day. Alrighty, so first fish of the day is a tiny little one, but this is going to be one of those ornate gobies I mentioned in the intro. So there's tons of these everywhere I've kind of microfished here in Thailand, so I figured we were going to get at least one. Now it is a beautiful fish, don't mind it too much, but I would like a variety here. So let's keep going, see if we can stay away from these guys and find something a little bit cooler. Got another little guy. What is it though? Alright, so here is fish number 2. This is going to be a little Argus wrasse, I believe, and man, it is really windy. I think up to like 20 something miles an hour it's supposed to be gusting today. But there's our little, I believe it's an Argus wrasse. Caught plenty of these guys in these like little shallower tide pools in Thailand. So let's get them back and let's keep going. Got him. What is this? Alright, so next up we got ourselves a Cook's cardinal fish. Most common cardinal fish here in Thailand, at least this part of Thailand. I've caught a couple dozen of these guys and only one other species, one single specimen of a different species of cardinal fish. So definitely the most common. Let's get it back and let's keep going. What do we got? Alrighty, so I'm pretty sure I caught one of these guys a few days ago. I believe this is going to be that highfin shrimp goby. Really beautiful and awesome looking fish. I think, I know I've caught 2 of these now, but I think this might be my favorite species that I've caught in Thailand so far. Just absolutely gorgeous. I know there's a lot of fish I would love to have in aquariums, but this one is certainly up there. Really, really cool catch. What do we got? Alright, so still super windy. This is a different damsel, not a 3-spot for sure, but I'm pretty sure I caught one of these in like my second day or something like that. I believe it's a 1-spot damsel. I think it loses these spots as it gets older and just keeps this one back here, if I'm not mistaken. So I'll double check later, but I believe that's what this thing is. Got him. Yeah, so in comparison, I believe this is going to be your boring 3-spot damsel. Spot here, spot there, and I think there's a spot on the pictorial. It might not just be very dark right now. What do we got? Alrighty, another new fish for the day, but again, one I've caught before. Caught one of these each of the last 2 days. So this is going to be a white streak monocle bream, I believe. I also put away the little Tanago hook, and I put on a size 20 just because I've been broken off a couple times. I don't know if it's been by fish, by crabs, or on the rocks, but we got a bigger hook. There's our first catch using the bigger hook. Alright guys, so that's going to do it, and by far the worst fishing session and the worst day here in Thailand. So far, could get worse. So yeah, first fishing session with 0 new species, and the entire day was really just a waste. And it's really unfortunate because I have such a limited and specific amount of time here, and I might never be able to get back here and fish ever in my entire life. And what kind of makes it more disappointing is you need the tides, the weather, and the sun to kind of all come together to produce good conditions. And when you're fishing saltwater, the most annoying thing for me is the tides. You gotta be able to, the tides have to work out so that you can fish where you want and the way you want during that tide cycle. And what's really frustrating is right now the low tide is basically at roughly 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. Well, the sun's not out at 6 a.m. yet, and at 6 p.m. the sun's already basically set. So if I want to fish at low tide, I really can't because it's still dark out. So that's really frustrating, and right now the weather's really annoying. It's been definitely in the 20s, consistently in the teens and 20s all day. And I know I'm kind of rambling here, but I'm a little frustrated. What do I have left? 2 days? I don't know. Today's either Tuesday or Wednesday. I think I've got 2 days left here in Thailand, so the weather doesn't look like it's going to get any better, but but hopefully we can still make something happen and catch some new species, because there's still so many out here. It's just really hard to get them when the conditions are like this. So, not a great day, but hope you guys like this video anyway. See you next time.